Good afternoon. It's fantastic to be here, and as Marcus said, what I'd like to talk to you about today is the different generations, the generation gap, understanding why it is we don't always understand people younger or older than ourselves. And I guess by tapping into people's value systems, we can build more collaborative relationships with those who are important to us, our colleagues, our customers, our parents, our children, our friends, people younger and older than ourselves. Now, I know you've had a long day, you've been listening to a lot of different speakers, and you've been thinking a lot. And so I thought, today we've been looking and using this generational theory for around about 15 years now. We've been using it with helping companies and leaders understand how they can build more collaborative teams and build more collaborations with their customers, and I guess how you can build better events, more engaging events with people from different generations. But I thought rather than show you the stats and the bar graphs and all the charts and do the sort of death by PowerPoint, I thought let's have a bit of fun. It's the end of the day. So I'm going to call on LEG to demonstrate to you a generations gap in action. Now, LEG is better known as Borat or Bruno, but I need to keep the content family friendly, so I've decided to stick with LEG. And in this video clip, he's interviewing Sir Rhodes Boyson, the ex-educational minister of the UK, and they're talking about caning. Now, when I went to school, I went to an all-boys school, and caning typically involved me being naughty, being sent to the headmaster's office, being made to bend over a chair, and getting a few smacks on the backside. It was pretty painful, to be honest, and for correctional purposes only, I was told. I don't think my headmaster enjoyed what he was doing. You never know. Anyway, today you can't cane children, it's illegal, but that doesn't stop young people going out and getting caned. It just means something very different, typically involving perhaps vodka shots or Jägermeister bombs or some illegal substances, perhaps some pot or marijuana, getting caned. So let's have a look at two people from two very different generations having a conversation.
None other than my main man, so in the house, he's talking about the education thing. Let's talk about the discipline.
Now, it's very funny when you see it up there. It's not that funny if that kind of generational disconnect is happening between yourself and your colleagues or your customers, because it can be quite problematic then. Now, it was probably my mother-in-law who first brought my attention to this generational divide. We're sitting at a table having a discussion. It was more of an argument. And she stopped and gave me one of those mother-in-law stares. Those of you with mother-in-laws will know the one I'm talking about. It sends shivers down your spine. And she said these words to me. She said, "Dean, why can't everyone just be normal? Like me?" Now, it's those last two words that really threw me, because whilst my mother-in-law is a wonderful woman, she is certifiably not normal. But it got me thinking, because here we were having this debate, having this argument, coming from our own worldview of what we thought was right and wrong and weird and normal. Now, psychologists and sociologists and people who study people, they call this, they say everyone has this worldview, this normal, and they call this normal our value system. And they said your value system is largely in place by the age of 12. Now, that's a fairly scary concept for those of us who have young children under the age of 12. I have a 1-year-old, and I'm starting to get worried about what the next 11 years will look like. But who here has children under the age of 12? Okay, it's a scary concept. You've got about 12 years to shape and influence their values and teach them the right ways about life. The teenage years are about challenging that value system and testing out for the world that they see around them. Who of you have teenagers? Okay, I'm pretty sure you'd agree with me that it sends you around the bend and gives you lots and lots of grey hairs. And then by the time we get to our 20s, our value systems are largely entrenched, and we take our values with us as a guiding beacon, as a roadmap for how we live a good, normal life.